It's the diary of a time.
So yeah guys, so this story speaks to some sick individuals from Walsall, Birmingham. 21 people convicted of horrific sexual offences against 7 young children in Walsall, which spanned almost a decade. So 3 trials have taken place over the course of 50 months to secure justice for the victims, and the final trial concluded on the 5th of April, where the defendants were found guilty and were also sentenced. So definitely a shocking and disgusting report. We definitely want to wish the best to those who have been affected by this circumstance, not just these circumstances but others alike. The world that we live in, currently inhabited by all sorts of different types of individuals, and we live in these very weird times where we see all sorts of different things happening, but there's no justification at all for any of this kind of behavior. It's lowbrow criminal behavior, it's uncivilized behavior, it's animalistic behavior, and there's so much more we could say to condemn it and those involved. So seen pictured recently was Natasha Webb, 37, who pleaded guilty, Violet Griffiths, 66, who was found guilty, John Griffiths, 66, also found guilty, and Matthew Evans, age 32, found guilty. So quite an array of ages spanning up from 30s going up to the 60s. Definitely shocking and disappointing. Let's see if we get a bit more information on some of the stuff what they reportedly did, and this is coming from West Midlands Police official website. So it says the only defendant to plead guilty in the case had been jailed for 9 years, and 21 other people were convicted for these offences against 7 young children. So Natasha Webb pleaded guilty at the start of the first trial to conspiracy to arrange or facilitate the commission of a child sex offence, 5 counts of causing a child under 13 to engage in activity, and 2 counts of cruelty and 2 counts of sexual assault against another child under the age of 13. So it's definitely quite tough and difficult to even go through this report. It says she would also be under an indefinite sexual harm prevention order. An indefinite restraining order has been imposed in respect of the victims. So 21 offenders convicted in what they call Operation Satchel, and it's being listed as the most abhorrent catalogue of systematic abuse on 7 children. They say the scale, depravity, and deeply disturbing nature of which is unlike anything that has been seen. And this is coming from somebody working for the CPS. He said they're shocked. Everybody's been involved has been working hard on bringing them to justice. He quoted said, "The cruel abuse which they inflicted on the victims for years has caused them physical and extreme psychological harm, leaving them traumatized." So definitely, I'm not saying other people don't commit these acts, but I'm not really surprised at the look of the people who committed it. I mean, very disturbing. Oftentimes we hear about certain types of crimes that we do have, know that there's I don't want to say disproportionate, but it's just sick and evil, man. I can't even really speak too much on this, but they would see these guys for themselves. They should be put up and condemned for their sick actions. So once again, condolences and thoughts to anybody who's been affected, not just by this, but situations alike.
It's the diary